Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to our channel, English with SHYAM Sir, English. And I'm SHYAM Sir talking to you. How are you all? I hope you're all well and your preparation is going very well. You're watching our channel, English with SHYAM Sir, English, in which I'll be talking completely in English because you're watching English channel. If you want my explanation in Telugu, you have another channel with the same name, English with SHYAM Sir. You can find the details of all my channels in the description of this video. And I once again welcome you all to my program, SHYAM Sir's Vocabulary. This is a prestigious program where you will be having some beautiful vocabulary on today's Hindu newspaper. And yes, we have today's Hindu newspaper, that is September 20th Hindu newspaper. We are on the page number 8 editorial column. There is a fantastic article, and this article is about sports, wrestling, Olympics. So without further delay, let's get started. However, on today's article, there are not more than 15 good number of words. I always say this, quantity doesn't matter, quality matters. How many number of words you study is not important. How you remember them, that's more important. Chalo, let me get you to the vocabulary. And the best of 4 is the headlines of the article. And in the headlines, there is no good number of words. And let me move on to the next article here. There is a fantastic word here with the name decorated. Generally, decoration is something that we know. We decorate our houses during occasions. But if you look at the sentence, most decorated Indian wrestler, MS Dhoni is the most decorated cricketer. Pawan Kalyan is the most decorated actor. So when we say decorated, decorated means very popular. Okay. Moving ahead, unprecedented. Oh my God. This word comes almost every day on newspapers. What is meant by unprecedented? Something that never happened before. Something that never happened before. Okay. When something happens for the first time, we say this is an unprecedented event. Okay. Reiterate, repeat, reiterate, repeat. Okay. Now, what is this claim? Actually, claim has two different meanings, my dear friends. One meaning is, see, win something. Pune had claimed a bronze. In sports context, in sports jargon, claim is win something. However, in another context, claim also has a meaning where the accident claimed the lives of 4 youth. However, as far as this article is concerned, claim is win. Okay. In sports jargon, claim is all about winning something. Okay. Now, moving ahead, let me take you to a few more important words. What is meant by statue, my dear friends? Stature. Stature means position. Okay. Stature means position, personality. We also use the word position, personality. Punia grew in stature. Stature means position, personality. Again, the word claim, win. Defy. What is meant by defy? Defy is oppose, fight against. There is a very famous joke that people say, Rajnikant defies gravity. Okay. I'm sure everybody knows this beautiful expression, in spite of. It's a conjunction. The meaning of in spite of is even though. Impediment. Yes. My dear friends, I'll tell you example first. Sometimes life will give you a lot of impediments. You need to fight against them. Impediment is problem, hurdle, obstacle. Okay. And let me take you to a few more vocabulary. Odds, problems again. So impediments, odds are very close. You can call them synonyms also. So sometimes life will give you many odds. You need to overcome them. You need to be very careful about it. You don't have to get worried. You don't have to get disappointed about them. Okay. So that's a beautiful vocabulary, my dear friends. Moving ahead, there is a fantastic vocabulary called indifferent. Indifferent means, very ordinary. You can remember like indifferent means very ordinary form. Indifferent means very ordinary, very normal, average. Okay. Indifferent means normal, ordinary, average. Wow. One of my favorite vocabulary is this grit. Grit means courage, my dear friends. Grit means courage. So now what you can do is you will relate them both. Sometimes life throws odds at you, but you need to display your grit. Life throws odds at you. You need to display grit. Grit means courage, my dear friends. It's a beautiful uh, quality that people should have, and one of my favorite words. Hinder. Hinder means discourage, my dear friends. Hinder means obstruct. Okay. Sometimes your success might be hindered by some obstacles, but keep working. Hinder. COVID-19 has hindered most of our goals. However, we need to keep moving. Hinder is discourage, obstruct. Okay. Discourage, obstruct. And moving ahead to the next paragraph, I think there is a beautiful idiom, my dear friends. It is an idiom, okay? Hold the nerve. Hold the nerve. Held is past. Hold the nerve. What is this? Let me have the sentence for you. Even though a bandage around his head affected Punya's focus, means even though he is not well physically, the 28-year-old held his nerve and fought his heart out to erase massive deficits. So the meaning is hold the nerve means, in a very simple language, staying calm even in difficulties. Staying calm even in difficulties. Generally, we use this expression hold the nerve when somebody does something that is not expected of. Okay. When somebody does something that is not expected of. Even in our lives also, it's important to hold the nerve sometimes. Staying calm in difficulties. Now, there is a beautiful vocabulary called, my dear friends, repich. I think this word is not actual English word, like it is more often a vocabulary related to Olympics. So you have to just remember the meaning of the word. Repich is competition. Generally, it's a series of competition where even somebody failed in the competition, they will be allowed to participate in the semi-final. Okay. And but anyway, that's more of a jargon related word. It's a word related to Olympics mostly. You don't have to worry much about it. Elite is very rich. You know, elite. Elite is very rich, my dear friends. We say elite people, you know. What do we say? Elite people. Elite people means people who are very rich. Okay. Elite people means people who are very rich. And what is testament, my dear friends? I think most of you must have heard the vocabulary called Old Testament. In a very simple language, testament means kind of rules. You know, we say testament, and we also can call testament a kind of you know evidence. Okay, so the performance at Belgrade is a testament, evidence. You better remember like evidence. As far as this sentence is concerned, testament goes in a way, evidence. The meaning comes in a way like evidence. So testament comes like evidence, my dear friends. Okay. Testament comes like evidence. It's a beautiful word, my dear friends, no doubt. And then we have a rely. I'm sure everybody knows the simple word rely. Preposition is on. Rely means what, my dear friends? Depend, right? Not a great word, but yes, important. Preposition is important. Wow. Quest. Quest means a lot of interest, you know. Quest means a lot of interest. My quest for teaching keeps me happy. Okay. Exemplary, perfect. Exemplary, perfect discipline. Exemplary is perfect. Endurance, my dear friends, one of my favorite words. You need to develop endurance with you. Endurance is a lot of patience in difficulties, you know. Endurance is a lot of patience, my dear friends. Very, very nice word, you know. I like it very much. Even the word grit, endurance, these are all great words and great qualities, of course. Vulnerable, very sensitive. Okay. Vulnerable is a very sensitive word. That's all. I don't want to take much of your time. Try to discuss some good words, and let's have a quick revision. I always believe revision is much important. So when I revise the words, my request is every time I write a new word, I mean, every time I write the word, you try to pause the video and check whether you remember it or not. Okay. Tell me the meaning of the word exemplary. Perfect. Correct. Exemplary is perfect. One of my favorite words and good qualities is grit, courage. Impediment. Sometimes life throws impediments, lot of obstacles, problems, even odds, challenges. But you need to overcome them with all the endurance. Lot of patience, my dear friends. Okay, lot of patience. Hold the nerve is again a beautiful word. What is meant by the idiom hold the nerve, my dear friends? Staying calm in difficult situations. Okay. If you remember in the headlines, I mean, in the very beginning of the article, decorated, very popular, very famous, right? Reiterate, what is meant by reiterate, repeat. Reiterate is repeat, unprecedented. It is an unprecedented decision taken by the minister. Never happened before. Unprecedented, something that never happened before. Okay. Claim, like I have said in sports context, win, winning something. Yeah. What is meant by hinder? Hinder is again obstruct something. Hinder is again obstruct something. Yes, you can't be vulnerable every time to everything. You can't be sensitive. You can't be susceptible. Okay, you can't be susceptible. You need to have some quest for something in your life and work towards that. Quest is extreme liking for something, extreme liking for something. Defy, like I have said, Rajnikant defies Newton's law. Okay, so defy is go against, and I have said elite, rich. Generally, we say elite people. And what is meant by testament is a very clear evidence. Testament is a very clear evidence, proof. I'm sure everybody knows rely preposition on. Rely is depend. Indifferent. Indifferent is very ordinary, not very special. Indifferent is very common, very ordinary, average. Okay, and many more. I try to discuss some. Friends, SHYAM Sir's vocabulary is a program where I'll be talking about some words, but every word is important for competitive exams. Okay. So try to follow this whenever I share a video with you. Try to follow this. I usually try to make a video on a day-to-day basis, but as you all, as most of you know, I have a very hectic schedule. I do a lot of programs. So at times I miss, but that doesn't really matter. Even you get the video once in 2 days or once in 3 days, try to follow it and make a running notes. Okay. Chalo, before I wind off my session, I'll underline 3 words and I want you to actively participate. Without your active participation, things don't work. So I want you to actively participate in the exercise. I'll be giving you 3 words. Create your own examples and send your examples in the comment section. Okay. Quest. Develop a beautiful example with the vocabulary quest. Okay. Right now, do it. Don't postpone. And let me give you, yes, no doubt, endurance, endurance, and then, yeah, testament. Okay. Chalo. 3 beautiful words are waiting for you. Create your own examples. Send them in the comment section. And also constantly keep giving me your feedback, and also any doubts and queries, you're always welcome to send them in the comment section. And you're watching English channel where I'll be talking in English. If you're looking for Telugu explanation, you can switch on to my another channel where I'll be talking in Telugu. To get the details of all my channels, go to the description of the video. You have all the links of all my channels. Friends, I'll be waiting to read examples on these 3 words. Good luck. See you soon. Bye-bye.